There's a ton of reasons why folks don't get called back or get cast, and a lot of it has nothing to do with your talent. Hey, welcome to Driving with David. I've got a guest, and I'm not driving, so I'm not sure if we can actually call this Driving with David. But
yeah, because I am driving with David.
I have a special guest. You've probably met her before or heard her name. It's Angela DiMarco. She is co-founder of Mighty Tripod Productions and the Mighty Tripod Acting Studio, and she's also my...
Why are you pausing?
She's my buddy. She's my friend. She's my wife.
Okay.
You gotta have a professional headshot.
Number one.
That's the first thing we see. That's the first thing casting sees. It says something about your brand and how seriously you're taking yourself as an actor. So get a professional headshot.
That includes affixing your resume appropriately on the other side. Some of you watching this know that, but don't have the resume bigger than the headshot or vice versa, and it's taped or maybe they're separate. You guys know what to do.
For sure. So now Angela's talking about when you're coming in the room and handing your hard copy in. What else can you do? How else do you want to set yourself apart from, the other folks you're competing with?
Auditioning. Be prepared. As a professional actor on stage and screen, I'm going to put in the work for both. I don't think one is easier or one is harder. I think they both need you to do your homework. So come in with your choices. We can see whether you've put in the work or not. And if you haven't put in the work for the audition, then I know you're not going to put the work in if I cast you.
Put in the time, put in the work, be professional, have a good attitude. It's, outside of the do I have talent question, which obviously we can't analyze here. That's a question for you, yourself, you and your acting coach. We do encourage you to get into classes somewhere to keep training, but exercise your ability to be as professional as possible. This is an industry that is filled with competition and a lot of actors and limited opportunities, especially in the Northwest market. So be a pro. Professional headshots. Understand the business. Understand etiquette. Go in there, make some strong choices. And, if nothing else, if you don't get that call back, at least you're making a fan of the people who are in the room because you did your thing professionally and you showed your interpretation of the role. There's a ton of reasons why folks don't get called back or get cast, and a lot of it has nothing to do with your talent. So just keep pushing forward, keep looking ahead, and always do your best.
I think that's huge that you've said that. What David just said, I think is true in a huge market or a small market. Huge market, you're a small fish in a big pond, so you better try to stand out. In a small market, you might be a big fish still in a small pond. Doesn't matter, you still want to try to stand out. It doesn't mean go in there and make a fool of yourself to be remembered that way. Like David said, make a fan of the room. I can't tell you how many times David, or if I was casting or producing or directing a project myself, we have brought in actors that we auditioned for a totally different project. We didn't cast them in that and ended up remembering, remember that person who slayed, nailed it for that other project, and we'll bring them in. So just because you didn't get one part, it is an opportunity for something else.
All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. This is Driving with David. Follow me on social. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I hope to see you soon. If you have any thoughts, questions, things to add, please check out the comments below and let us know what's on your mind. Take care.
Let's ride. Let's roll. Come on. Let's go. Let's roll.